Once again, another big company in the gaming world is taking on a battle royale game, this time it being Ubisoft. The company that has brought you fan favorite franchises and games like Far Cry, Assassin's Creed, and Rainbow Six Siege. The new battle royale game isn't yet put on full release and is for sure not easy to access, as it takes on a similar method of getting in like Valorant did before, where you have to watch a streamer that is playing the game on Twitch for a ridiculous amount of time to just hop in for a few days before the beta ends. But do not fear, as rumored by many people and news sources, the game might be coming out sooner than people would have thought. Since the Ubisoft Forward is just around the corner, many believe that the game would be perfect to release with that. But then again, if you look at the actual Ubisoft page, they themselves seem to not have a clue of when it will be releasing. But if it were to be true, be sure to expect it to come out around 8th of July to the 12th of July or a bit further. This might be of course changed, but we definitely don't know for sure. You might be also wondering the price of this game. Well, let me bamboozle you a bit. It's free and it will be releasing on PC and both PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Unfortunately, currently the only way of getting it is through PC. Either way, that's ending on the 8th of July. But getting into the actual side of the gameplay and what the game is, Scape is a new game, part of the Milk to Hell Battle Royale genre. It is a 100 player base match, and currently we know of solo and squads modes, yet they did decide to release an LTM called Dark Haze, where you have a low visibility and you have to fight to get to the sexy victory royale. The map that you play on is called ARCADIA, and it seems to be a massive city that is described as being a virtual reality. So basically everything from my knowledge that happens in the game is a simulation similar to Fortnite. From the gameplay and what I've seen and what I've researched, there is a decent enough sized weapon pool, and the movement in the game seems to be extremely fast paced and reminds me heavily of the Apex Legends style of gameplay, where you have a melee weapon on hand when you spawn in, similar to the heirlooms in Apex, and the jump and speed mechanic in the game is very reminiscent of Apex also. Just like every battle royale nowadays, Scape has a new mechanic to offer called hacks. These are things that you can find around the map, and they offer offensive and defensive based powers. If you seem to find a hack or a weapon you already have, then that will automatically change to an upgrade version. This seems like a change up for sure to the way the game is going to be played, and honestly I don't know about you, but I am definitely looking forward to that. Scape has similar enough mechanics of having a reboot slash gulag system, but it definitely is different from what we have seen. In squads, when you or a teammate get killed, instead of spectating, you become an echo, which allows you to scout around and make callouts for your teammates, but without getting involved. Thankfully, if your team is successful in eliminating all surrounding enemies, you can go over to your dead body and restore, where then your teammates basically go and try to revive you. Unfortunately, this does remove the ability to be knocked, as this restore and echo system does take its spot. Once again, Scape will be a bit of a different change up, and the end circle side of things in Scape, when the zone has a small sized zone and there are remaining teams in it, you will enter shadow down phase, where a crown will appear somewhere in the map in the small zone, which will be an alternative to win the game. You will have the option to either find and take the crown and hold it for 45 seconds to win, or as a classic battle royale way, you could just instead find everyone left and well, kill them. Now, as I've mentioned, this does not have a 100% release date, but you will definitely know when it will be releasing, as I'm sure everybody will start playing it. But the game does have the potential of releasing on both PlayStation 5 and Xbox X Series when they both decide to come out this year. So the game has the potential again of becoming the next big battle royale or the next game, since it is free, and you know people like free games. I like free games. Hey, big companies out there, be sure to release more free games. You know, Warzone did it, like, come on, battle royale, Call of Duty, that's pretty big for Call of Duty to do that, in my opinion. Only time will tell, of course. The game itself is cross-platform, meaning you can play consoles and PC players. So, you know, we're basically around that, so you might be getting destroyed if there are PC players if you're a console player, or you might be the one destroying if you're a PC player. But who knows, this might be a different game. This time you might be a better player if you're on console. We never know, you know? Like with these new games coming out, you never know. It is totally free, and there will definitely be a battle pass or microtransactions of some sorts in the future, and currently the only way of playing it is again by a special invite through watching hours of streamers playing the game. Anyway guys, hope I helped out on what and how to play the game, and if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. It's totally free, just like the game, and be sure to like, as I will then know if this video helped or even was a good enough thing to make. But yeah, road to 10k subscribers, and that'll be all. Hope you all will have a great day, and goodbye.